I've gotten the same lecture. They're just like, just think about it real hard. Don't get anything you won't want, and it's gonna be on your forever.
Yeah, see, my brother gets wild tattoos though. He has a portrait of Freddy Krueger on his forearm.
Yeah. And I think that's cool. Like I don't know, like do whatever you want. This like everyone's like, you only have one body. But like who exactly? Like, you only have one. Like who fucking cares?
Right. Yeah, my mom and stepdad, they're interested in it or whatever. I mean, this isn't, my tattoos aren't as extreme as my brother's. My brother, like I said, he gets wild things. Like there's like a little guy sitting on his neck. But yeah, so I mean, like it's not too crazy, so I don't think my dad would be too upset.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think it's anything that'll prevent me from getting a job or anything. Really,
no.
either. And then my brother also pointed out that times are changing. That generation is getting pushed out as this newer generation that is more accepting of tattoos, visible tattoos, they're replacing and more okay with.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, think about it. Like, I don't think I know a single person who doesn't have a tattoo. Like, honestly. Like, aside from, like, family members. But, like, people that I know and, like, hang out with, I can't think of a single person. Yeah. So, like, when you're thinking about people finding jobs, like if your pool is our generation where like literally everyone has a tattoo, then like that shouldn't be factored in at all. Like it's like, oh, we need someone who doesn't have a tattoo. Oh, there is no one. Oh, so now we only have to look at their qualifications. Bam.
Right. You don't have a choice.
I mean, the person who has like a dick tattooed on their face, they're they're probably not going to get hired. But I don't know. I just don't think it should be taken into consideration. I don't know.
Well, what other...
We're still talking about kinks.
I don't know.
We talk about kink shaming.
Kink shaming?
I love the meme. Or, no, it's a Vine. It's the Vine where he's like, don't kink shame me. And the other guy is just like, kink shaming is my kink. And they just have like a standoff and just like, whoa.
Oh my God.
You heard that one? I'll find it. It's really funny.
Kink shaming is my kink. So like he gets off at shaming kinks?
Yeah. I'll find it. It's so funny. Kink shaming. Yeah, kink shaming is my kink. When it came up first.
Calling people daddy is gross. Stop kink shaming me. Kink shaming is my kink.
I do not approve of
Okay, so you heard that guy say, like, don't call people daddy, it's gross.
How do I feel about that?
How do you feel about that?
Oh God, I will admit I've said daddy a time or two, but it's nothing that relates to anything from my past really either. Like I grew up, I want to say, in a normal household. I mean, my parents were divorced or whatever, but even then it's like that didn't affect me or the reason why I say daddy. It's just like a thing, like a trend, I guess, these days. It's I mean, I'm not going to say it in the moment. Can't say that I haven't or have. I don't know. Can't remember.
I think I actively avoid it. Well, okay. I actively avoid it in like actual like sexual encounters, but I love saying it like as a joke. Like, so like at work, we'll have like sales reps come in, and they always bring us, like cookies or like shit like that, and like I'll be like, oh, here comes Daddy Jeff's coming, yeah.
Oh my God.
So I only use it as a joke, which is also probably why it would never translate well for me, like in the bedroom, because like,
yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it or putting deeper thought into it, it's when I first started Frisch's again, there's this girl that came in. Like, I've only worked with her once, and then she quit or something. I don't know. But I guess she was like into older guys or whatever. But she saw this older guy come in, and she was like, "Dad, put him in my section."
That's Daddy.
Yeah, she was like, "She's like, Daddy." Yeah.
And I think that shit is so funny. Like,
I'll use mine as joke too. Like, if I see someone like attractive come into work, I'm just like, "Hey, daddy."
Yeah. Or like, I'll see like a homeless man outside.
What?
It's like a big joke at work. Like, we have so many homeless people like around like our area because we're like downtown.
Yeah.
And we like each of us have like our like homeless husbands. And mine is a guy that just likes to throw trash around. Like, he's so crazy. He'll throw trash at cars and like scream at cars.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, "Hey, trash daddy!" Like, so. But again, I could never, knowing how I use that, you know, in public. Well, not necessarily public, but yeah, public. Like, I could never like, you know, be with somebody and call them daddy, and then then not think of that and just ruin the moment, and you know,
yeah.
So, because I would be like, "Oh, daddy," and then just be like, you know, like laugh. There's no way.
Yeah, I think the only time I would ever use that...
Too funny to me.
The only time I think I would ever use that in the moment is if the person is actually a dad.
Ew! No, why would you...
No, I mean,
like they have kids?
Yeah.
That...
Just, like... Oh, God.
Gross. I'm kink-shaming that.
See, oh, man...
That would be like a man, if I had kids, calling me mommy. That is nasty. Nasty, 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 nasty. No.
You do not approve. Okay, moving on.
Sorry. Kink shaming that.
What else? I do not support whips or chains. Do not...
Damn, Tommy, you were just like not fun at all.
I know. No, like I said, I just got into like the whole scratch in the back type of thing. Like, you can like lightly scratch my back, but
dude,
then, like,
I've been getting down on that shit since I was like 15.
Oh God! The first time that I had aggressively got my back scratched, like, I was kind of against it at first. Like, do not scratch my back like that. But then, like, the first time it happened to me, I was just like, okay, now I see why people are into this. But just like a whip though, chains, I don't understand.
I'll do it.
But it's a hard pass on handcuffs and rope.
Have you ever done any of that though? Like, have
Nope.
you even ever like tried?
Nope. I have been suggested to do it a time or two, and I'm like, no, I will not. Nowhere near me.
All right.
What claustrophobia? That's me.
Okay. Well, now I can definitely see how something like that would then take away from you being able to like.
I will be freaking out. I'm like, okay, I need to get my hands free.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you have to go to the bathroom. Oh, you better be coming back. Leave me the key in one hand so I can like kind of. Oh,
well,
no,
that is actually really awkward. So like, like you're immobilized in some way, and then the person's just like, stay here for a second, and then they have to go leave, and then
stay what?
Like, you're literally just like sitting here, just like. Like the Jeopardy like theme songs playing, like that is kind of weird.
And then on top of it, now that I think about it, I have I want to say carpal tunnel or like the beginning stages of it or something. So like my arms will be going numb, and then they'll be going cold, freezing, and then I'm just like, well, now I'm numb.
Well, and like handcuffs are like obviously they can get really uncomfortable. Like if you're like have like your shit behind your back and he's taking a long time. That can be painful after a while. So, but that brings up a good point though. Is like, don't consent and all that. Like don't do anything that your partner doesn't want. And if they do eventually say it's okay, they're free to change their mind at any time. In which case, you better. Whip those handcuffs. You better have the key ready, baby. Like
right there on the nightstand.
Yeah,
easy access.
Yeah.
saying easy access, that reminds me of a time back in high school. Okay, I'll remember this part. Let me bring up something else real quick. Do you mind me asking you, when did you lose your virginity?
15.
Oh. So you went hardcore right in.
There were a couple of years of over the clothes action. But yeah.
Okay.
I didn't just kiss a guy and then the next day be like, all right, let's fuck, there was a lot leading up to that. But that also makes it sound like I started doing weird stuff when I was really young. But no, maybe a year. I kissed a guy and then maybe a year later lost my virginity.
I think
that sounds right.
I think when I lost mine I was 16.
Yeah. Okay, so
not too long after you.
Yeah. Because I was a sophomore in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I feel like that's when most people either start doing stuff for the first time or lose virginities.
I don't even know how this happened, really. I didn't even come out. All I did was hang out with the school gay guy and a couple of our friends. Once the friends left, I ended up staying the night.
Yeah.
Shit went down.
Okay, so if you weren't out yet, but was he
Oh, he was flamboyant. He was,
yeah.
Everyone knew.
So did his family know? So it wasn't
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well,
I don't know.
because I feel like how I lost my train of thought. Okay, so if I what am I trying to say? If my parents knew that I was gonna go stay the night at a lesbian's house, a known gay girl, I think they would be like,
Yes,
I don't think they'd necessarily be think about this. They'd be like, suspicious about something.
Maybe I was 17, because now that I think about it, I didn't get my license until around then. And even then, because I remember driving at that time, and I didn't have to go home or whatever. I just told my dad I was staying the night at a friend's house, I guess. But yeah, my parents didn't even know at that time.
They just thought you were staying at a buddy's house.
Yeah.
Well, the buddies.
No, not even a buddy. I could have been staying the night at a girl's house or whatever.
My parents were on me. They wanted to know where I was, what I was doing at all times. So me being a little hoe, I had to be real sneaky.
Oh my god!
Sneaky.
Now that I think about it, this person's house was right across the street from our gym teacher. And the gym teacher and my dad were really close.
Oh no! He probably saw your car.
No. You don't keep tabs on me like that.
You don't know that. Maybe your dad was just keep an eye on my son.
My dad didn't even know where I was, I don't think. Oh god. Shoot. What else is there?
How many people?
Huh?
How many people have you slept with? What's your number? What's your body count?
Higher than my expectations. No.
You don't have to give an exact number, but is it
more
than what you can count on one hand?
Yeah.
2 hands?
Yeah.
Yeah? 3 hands?
Probably.
4 hands.
Close.
Okay, I think I
would say
the same.
Max 4 hands.
Okay. See, I think I'm somewhere between 16 and 17. I don't think it's more than 18, but it's definitely no less than 16. So I think I'm at 17. I think because there's a couple years where it's just
it's all a blur.
Yeah. But I bet if I really sat down and thought about it, I could remember every single person, and I could remember the order because I do remember names for the most part.
Right.
And not so much faces.
For some reason, I if I pull out the year, I know where I was at that time. And I just think about it. I'm just okay, this, them, him.
And I think you would be surprised to know how many of these people you know.
Oh, for you.
Mm-hmm. For you.
Oh. Oh. Oh.